everybody. Hope everyone's doing well. I'm a day late on doing my 1 week post-op. I hope this doesn't set a dangerous precedent for the future, but I started doing my video yesterday and got interrupted when my husband showed up from work early, which never happens. So I didn't get back to finish it, so I figured I'd just start a new one today. I'm on my way home from work, but I wanted to give you my stats and a little bit of a catch-up of what my week's been like. So I was sleeved on Tuesday, March the 22nd, 2016, and my surgery went really well, no complications. They didn't find anything else that they needed to address, no hernias or anything like that. So had my surgery, came out of recovery, very groggy, very sleepy, and then as that started to wear off, I had some time to visit with a friend, and I was able to get up and walk around and felt pretty good. Then that evening, after everybody left and the darkness set in and the quiet set in, that's when I started experiencing some nausea. And then the nausea went on through the night and into the next day. They did give me medication. They went back and forth between two different anti-nausea medications. So I was trying to get fluid in and trying to get some food, broth and Jello, get those in. I did have some bouts of dry heaving. It's really, really hard on you when you're going through that. You don't have anything in your stomach anyway, and then you're just hurting, and throwing up puts more stress on your stomach and your stitches, and so it was really hard. But I was discharged from the hospital the second day after they felt like I was getting enough fluids in, enough to stay down. I went home, got sick one more time at home, and then after that I started feeling better. So Tuesday, Wednesday were rough. Thursday, I really just used Thursday to rest. Friday, I did a little bit more, and then by Saturday I felt great. I was up, made a couple trips to town to the stores, and hung out outside with my husband doing some work around the house. So by Saturday I felt really good. Sunday I went to church for Easter service and felt great. Went back to work on Monday. Today is Wednesday, and I feel almost normal as far as my energy levels and all of that goes. So doing really well. I'm really happy. No regrets. The first 2 days, yes, they were very, very difficult, and I had some buyer's remorse at that point, but I think everybody does. Now I'm learning the limitations of my stomach, how to eat slowly, to know when I'm full, make sure I get my protein in, get my water in, which I'm doing really well on both of those. So all is well here. The TMI section, everybody wants to know about your belly issues and going to the bathroom, and kind of what that's all about. I did experience some of that, but everything did get back to normal on Monday, so I wasn't a week out post-op, and then the bowel started working again, and I haven't had any issues since. I haven't taken any Miralax or any of the Senna tablets that they gave me, so I'm really happy about that. I haven't had any of the intense cramping and stuff that some people talk about. I never had any of that. I think the trick there is to make sure you're getting your fluids in, and right now I'm getting about 48 ounces in a day, which is the limit. They don't want you getting any more than that. Well, I guess I'm okay to go up a little bit higher than that now. The first week they don't want you to get any more than 48 ounces, so I'm just 2 days past, actually 1 day past that limit now. So, but 48 ounces to me is good. By next week and the week after, I'd like to start getting back up a little bit higher than that. I was getting in like 5 bottles, the 16.9 ounce bottles, getting 5 of those in a day. So I want to get back up to doing that again. So all of that is good. My stats, my high weight was 252. That was back in January 21st. My surgery weight, and I'm going off of numbers from my home scale because that's the ones that I'm gonna be reporting from, so that's what I'm using. So high weight 252, surgery weight 235, and then my weigh-in yesterday was 230. So total, I've lost 22 pounds, and that's been over 2 months. That included time before my surgery, the pre-op liquid diet, and my first week post-op. So I'm happy with that. 22 pounds. I would have never lost 22 pounds in 2 months on my own ever in my life. So I'm really happy with that. Right now, really everything is just getting back to normal, getting back into life, getting my exercise in. Yesterday I went for a walk. I did the walking group with my church and did 2.3 miles yesterday, so I had over 11,000 steps, which was really good. I need to continue that. I'm good doing that on the days where I have the walking group, not so good on the days when I don't. I miss working out, I miss lifting weights and doing the more intense stuff, but I won't be able to do that for a while yet. They said 30 days out at least, or you go by what you feel in your tummy, your stitches and everything. So now I'm definitely not doing any of that. And then I have a 5K on April 16th, and I'm sure I'll be ready for that. I did 2.3 miles yesterday. That's only a mile short of what I'll need for that. So just looking forward to finding a routine and getting used to the way my body's going to be moving and feeling, and it's going to be interesting to start seeing the changes. I did buy season passes yesterday to an amusement park, and the passes that we got actually get us into any of the parks that company owns. So Kings Island here, closer to where I'm at, and then Cedar Point up north, and then a couple others across the country. But Kings Island and Cedar Point, so I'm looking forward to getting back down to where I can ride roller coasters. Some of them I could still ride even at this weight, but others are pushing it, and I just want to be able to get to the point where I don't have to stand in line and think, am I gonna fit when I get up there? So I'm looking forward to doing that. Opening day is April 16th, so I'm hoping to be able to go then or shortly after. We're taking a vacation in July to the other one, to Cedar Point up north in Ohio. So by then I should be down and feeling pretty good, pretty comfortable with myself. I think that's really all I've got for you. Like I said, really I'm just focusing on getting back to normal, getting life going again. So incisions are healing nicely. I still have the surgical glue on top of them, which I just let it do its thing. And some of it's starting to flake off where like my clothes are rubbing on it and stuff like that. But the incisions look good, minimal bruising. I did have a rash develop from the stuff that they spread on your stomach, the antiseptic, whatever it is. I still have that. It was itching, but now that's going away. But now the incisions are starting to heal. They're starting to itch, so I'm like itching all the time. Everybody's looking at me like I'm crazy, but that's a good sign. Healing is good. So I got my nails done. My match, actually, look at that. That was not planned, but that's cool. I couldn't have my nails done for my surgery, so I wanted an Easter color. So I went with the kind of minty teal green. Not my normal. I usually go reds and pinks and purples, but it was fun. Now I got to get my toenails done, my pedicure for spring. I'll do that soon. Vitamins. I am on the vitamins. I'm required to have a chewable multivitamin every day, not a gummy. I'm taking Flintstones Children's 2 a day. They're alright. They're better than the Centrum orange ones that I bought for myself. A lot better. And then the vitamin B12, it's a little dissolvable one you put under your tongue every day. Got to do that. That's the only things that I'm required to take every day, which most people probably should be taking a multivitamin anyway. Food, what I'm eating, I'm still I'll be on liquids for the first month, but liquids are soups with no chunks, protein shakes, pudding, sugar-free pudding, popsicles, broth, bouillon, skim milk. So I'm really just eating a lot of soup at this point. I've had a couple bites of like the center of it, you know, the deviled eggs. I've had a couple bites of the yolk part. I'm not really pushing my luck. I mean, I might have a nibble of this or that. Like I made salmon for the family the other day, and I had just a tiny little itty bitty piece of salmon that I chewed to oblivion. So, but I'm really not pushing my luck. There are some people out there on my support group that are like, oh, I had half a roll for Easter dinner. We're not even supposed to have bread for a while, if at all, ever again. People are just, they're playing Russian roulette with their new tummies, and that's not cool. I feel bad for these people and some of the complications they're going to have if they keep up. But I'm trying to stick to it. Kind of what I do every day. I take a can of soup with me to work. I've been eating applesauce for breakfast with a scoop of protein powder in it, and then I open that can of soup and I eat that at about 11 o'clock. I eat till I feel like I'm full, and then about 2 o'clock I come back down and I reheat it and I eat again, and then I try to finish it off for dinner. Sometimes by the time dinner comes around, though, I'm done with the taste of that soup for the day. Today I had a soup, went fine the first time at 11, went down at 2 and ate again. And this is where learning what your stomach and your body feels like comes into play. I ate and I felt like I was getting full, so I stopped, and I still have probably another, at least one whole serving to go. And this is what I was eating, was Progresso split pea soup, the kind you don't have to add water to. It's kind of thick. It's not a real runny soup. But what I was doing was dipping my spoon in it, pulling it out, and letting the chunks of beans fall off. So I was just eating the runnier part of it. Well, I did that, and then I got up and went back up to my office, and I was sitting there, and it felt like it was swelling, and I felt miserable for about a half an hour. So either I need to eat slower, because I did that in about 15 minutes, and I know they say to give yourself about a half an hour, but I feel bad taking multiple 30-minute lunches trying to get all of my food in, but that is just what I'm going to have to do. So I feel better now. It's 4 o'clock now, so I'm good. Just trial and error. I don't ever want to push myself to the point where I make myself sick, though, so I'm really being careful to get the right size amounts in my stomach and not go overboard. But other than that, I'm doing great. So I think I'm at about 13 minutes now, so I'm going to cut this off, and then I will try to get back on later this week and make a video of what I actually used when I was at the hospital. I'll tell you, there's a lot of things you don't even need to bother taking. I thought I was packing light, and I could have packed even lighter. So that's all I have for you. I am just pulling in the driveway at home, so I will talk to you guys again soon. See ya!